view and in practice. We believe that when people, relationships, and systems encounter Jesus, they are transformed. They experience love and restoration in a way they never expect. We exist on campus as a response to God's love, grace, and truth. And while you're here, you're going to be asked to consider the claims of Jesus and challenged to live them out.
We want to see your lives transformed. We want you to go home for Thanksgiving break and all of your friends to say, whoa, are you different? Did you get a new haircut? Or you seem different. You're talking more, or you're more excited about things, or something's different about you. Renew. We want you guys to be so transformed by being involved in InterVarsity, by getting to know God more, by connecting with Him more, that you want to go out on this campus and fix it, because we live in a broken world and we want to change this campus and we want to see neat things happen. And change. We want to see world changers developed. That's you guys. We want you to graduate from here in 3 years or 1 year or 6 months, or I don't know, I'm not good with time. But we want you guys to graduate ready to go out and change the world, the way that you change your lives, the way that you renewed this campus. So we are really excited that you guys are here, because we're going to tell you just how to do that.
We're people of desires, lots of desires, right? I'm going to call them thirst, and we're going to call them that for the rest of the semester.
By the time we realize we're thirsty, we've already lost a significant amount of body water. Sometimes it takes us a while to realize that we're even longing for something.
Jesus said to her, "Give me a drink." For his disciples had gone away into the city to buy food. The Samaritan woman said to him, "How is it that you, a Jew, ask for a drink from me, a woman of Samaria?" For the Jews had no dealings with Samaritans. Jesus answered, "If you knew the gift of God, and who it is that's saying to you, 'Give me a drink,' you would have asked him, and he would have given you living water." The woman said to him, "Sir, you have nothing to draw water with, and that well is deep. Where do you get that living water? Are you greater than our father Jacob? He gave us the well and drank from it himself, as did his sons and his livestock." And Jesus said to her, "Everyone who drinks of this water will be thirsty. But whoever drinks of the water that I will give him will never be thirsty again."
Hope to see what we hope to see this year at InterVarsity. So it begs the question, how do we quench that thirst? As Christians, we believe that the only thing that can quench our thirst is to have a relationship with God. It's when we seek after what He wants and not after what we want that we are fully satisfied. But what does that look like? What does it look like to have our thirst quenched?
I realize that God made me the way I am for a reason. This definitely sounds like a cliche, but my thirst for identity can only be quenched by Him. I know that God created me as I am with a perfect plan, and I am meant to play a role in God's plan that only I can fill.
Do what you're gifted to do. You will experience God's glory in an incredible, incredible way. Just doing what God is asking you to do. And doing it the way that you were made to do. Let me challenge you to enjoy God this year.
Having IV, a Christian fellowship on campus, has helped me bring God into all parts of my life. I've been learning that it's wrong for God to be part of my life. Doesn't that sound weird? God needs to be my whole life.
If you're following Jesus, that should leave you kind of going, that's it? You should, I would hope, that you would want more.
We see that God, His whole plan of redemption for all of history is to actually put this world back together the way it should be.
I'm a broken person from a broken family full of broken relationships. And when God gave me this vision, I realized that I longed for a world that was good. And I believe that in some manifestation that is what we all long for. That is a thirst that only God can quench.
Calling on His name, and calling is one of the scriptural prayer words. So wash away your sins, call on the name of the Lord, and this calling, this prayer, completes the Lord's work.
When you do it, your thirst to experience the glory of God will be satisfied.